Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Jaden and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be talking about business, acquiring wealth, and dropshipping specifically. So what is dropshipping when it comes to Shopify, eBay, and Amazon? There's a lot of people that I think are starting to hear about dropshipping and become curious, but not a lot of people know actually what this business model is and how kids and, young adults themselves, all kinds of people are doing it, but definitely the younger crowd is more on it. The demographic aims a little towards the younger side. And I think a lot of people are starting to become curious, like, how are young kids making money on the internet? How are these online business possible? Why are these retailers and JCPenney's and Walmart's going out of business in a bunch of different states and stores are getting closed down because online shopping is kind of taking the sales? It's starting to happen a lot. And so I think a lot of people are starting to think, is dropshipping the option? Is dropshipping worth it in 2019? And what does it mean to be a dropshipper? So specifically when it comes to Shopify, eBay, and Amazon, these are all platforms where you can list and sell products. So you can basically be a vendor or a seller to their customer basis that they have on these websites. So there's Shopify, where you can actually make your own website, have your own .com website as a domain, design your website beautifully, do it custom, do it yourself, and basically you pay for all your own traffic. So you make your website, then you pay for things like Facebook ads or Instagram ads to promote your product to people to see if you can make money doing that and if your business will be successful on the internet. A lot of people like to do Shopify and like to run Facebook ads specifically and Google ads specifically to make money with these, but I see a lot of people not really being able to profit with Shopify, where Amazon and eBay I see is a little more beginner friendly, where people don't know how to do this advertisement stuff, and so they jump into the eBay and Amazon. So eBay and Amazon is not building your own .com website, it's making a seller account on eBay or Amazon. So you're on the platform, and if somebody looks an item up and you have the item on your website or your eBay Amazon store, you will pop up. So if somebody in the world goes ahead and they look up broom 12 by whatever inch, or they want just a specific broom, black broom, white broom, and I have that item, I'm gonna pop up. So I did not pay for this person to see my advertisement or my broom, but because they're already on eBay and Amazon looking me up, I can make a sale with profit. So what I can do is, if I'm on eBay and Amazon, someone looks me up and finds me, how did I even get on the platform in the first place? For people that are total beginners and don't dropship at all, the only thing I'm really doing on platforms like eBay and Amazon, and what dropshipping means on a platform like eBay and Amazon, is basically you sell items on that platform for profit. So you're not gonna sell something, obviously, if you're losing money on it. That just doesn't make sense. You only would list an item up if you are profitable on the sale. So what I mean by that is, we can go over to somewhere like Walmart.com and we can get the broom for $12.99. And then we take a $12.99 broom and put it at $24.99 on our eBay or Amazon site /store, and we would basically sell this item for more. So if somebody looks up white broom and mine pops up at the very top because I'm doing well, someone can buy that item directly from me. I get it for $12.99. They pay $24.99, and I make that profit. So let's say you make one sale a day. You could be making 10 to 20 bucks profit. Let's say you're making 2 sales a day. You could be making $20 to $40 profit. Let's say you get up to 10 to 20 sales a day. You could be making $100 to $200 a day in pure profit. So this is when people start taking dropshipping full time and a little more seriously. So I'll see when people first start dropshipping, they'll be working a job and they'll be funding the dropshipping as they're working the job. So usually when you're dropshipping, the margins and the profits go around 80-20. You'll spend around 80% to get the item, and then you'll make about 20% in profit. If you like that kind of profit margin, some people like to shoot for higher, where they can't compete with other sellers as much because other people have lower prices, or some people go all in on the lower prices and make a lot more sales but with smaller profits. So it kind of depends what you want to do, but I'm starting to see a lot more people are getting up to this 10 to 20 sales point a day on platforms like eBay and Amazon, where people are only getting these platforms or only getting these items on websites like Wayfair, Walmart, Jet.com, and they're getting these furniture pieces, this dish soap, anything that sells, they're getting for cheaper, and they put on these platforms so they can make these profits. Now, one might ask, which store is more profitable, a Shopify, an eBay, or an Amazon? So like I said earlier, with Shopify, you have to to pay for your own advertisements. So there's a difference between a cold and a hot lead. A cold lead is somebody that does not want to buy what you're selling, but you pitch it to them. They're a lead technically because you have attached to them, you have pitched to them, and you have made that opportunity clear to them. Now this person is a lead technically. They're not really a hot lead. They're kind of a cold lead. They haven't shown that they have much interest, so they're still a cold lead. They're not super interested in working with you. It's colder. It's not as hot. It's not as promising. A hot lead is somebody that's already interested in what you're selling and is ready to buy what you're selling. So the way I see the difference between Shopify and eBay and Amazon is Shopify has a little more of cold leads where you have to pay money to directly advertise to people. So you can pay $50 in Facebook advertising. So $50 worth of people will see your item. So that could be, 1,000 people see your item when you spend $50. But what if you don't even make 50 back? Then you're losing money. So that's a cold lead, is you're spending money just trying to pitch to people that you don't know if it will actually sell to them. You're just trying your best. And some people get good enough at this where they can profit on almost all the money they're spending into advertising, but it can take a long time and expert advertising advice or strategies to get to that point. And so I see a lot of the guys that want to do Shopify actually have an easier time over on Amazon and eBay because you tap directly into people that are already ready with their debit card to buy what you're selling. So we had an example a couple of months ago where we were selling a lot of cat litter on one of our Amazon stores, and we started noticing that the cat litter was blowing up and that people were just buying it from us, not asking questions, not even messaging us, not really doing anything. They were just buying tons and tons of the cat litter from us, no questions asked. These people were just ready to buy it. And so we started realizing wow, a lot of these people that are just at home are too lazy to go to Walmart or to go to Target, to go pick up cat litter in person. They'd rather buy it on Amazon or eBay, and they would rather just have it shipped directly to their house where they know they only walk out to their doorstep. And so people are starting to want to do less work and shop a little more on the internet. And that's the difference between Shopify and eBay, where somebody is ready to buy from you or you just pitch to them. It's kind of like D2D, where you knock on the door and you pitch your idea to them. That's kind of like paying for advertising. eBay and Amazon, you don't lose money, you don't pay for advertisements, you just put items up on the platforms and find out if they're gonna sell. So what are you losing by putting an item up and just trying to make sales? That's always the way I saw it, because I was like, when I was in high school, I wasn't making much money. I worked at Habitat for Humanity. I was going to high school. I was trying to find other jobs and opportunities, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life, but I always kind of gravitated towards the computer, graphic design, making money, just selling stuff and reselling. And I kind of found out if you can just sell to people that are ready to buy the items that you're selling, it can be a lot easier than just knocking on the door or cold calling or paying for advertisements. So one of the common denominators I wanted to touch on all of these platforms is that every single one of these platforms you have to pay to be on. So it's around $40 for each platform. Shopify, Amazon, and eBay, they're all around 30 to 40 bucks every single month you're on the platform. So you just have to figure if you're making at least $100 profit a month, it's worth it to be paying that. If you're only making 50 bucks a month, it's probably not that worth it to be selling on the platforms. But if you're looking to grow a real long-term and scalable business, then I would say it's worth paying for these platforms. So that's a common denominator all of them have, is that you do have to pay to be on the platforms because you basically get to take advantage of the tools they've made for you. Incredibly easy to make more than $40 on these platforms. But that is it for the video. If you guys are interested in the business and wealth stuff, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button. We are about to blow this channel up. Peace out. It's been Jaden, and I'll catch you in the next one.